Hello everyone, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. So I'm just sitting here today. I haven't done my brows. I've got like a foundation on. I'm trying like a tint. My hair's a bit messed up. I didn't want to influence today. And I thought, this is a good opportunity. Be like, you know what? Let's talk. Let's have a conversation about the space the beauty community is in, influencers, all that kind of stuff. So over on Instagram, I asked you, tell me how you're feeling. How are you feeling? Your popular, unpopular opinions about the beauty space at the moment. And that's literally what we're going to do today. We're going to have a talk through them, see how everyone's feeling, see the space we're in. I feel like a lot has happened this year already. So let's get into it. First of all, if this is your first time here, hi, my name is Robert. I'm a makeup artist. That's not what I say. I'm a professional makeup artist here on YouTube and also in real life. It's my goal to help you become a pro yourself or just someone who's really good at makeup. So if that sounds like something you are interested in, do please consider subscribing. Let's get into it. This one I just had to put first because it just simply says exhausting. And me and, I don't know, those of you who know me and my twin brother, we have a podcast. It's called The Double Cleanse. We talk a lot, very openly about being influencers and influencer space, the beauty community, everything like that. And we were saying on one of our episodes, it's not out yet actually, we were saying, or is it? I don't know, how the beauty space love to exhaust their followers and their audience. They love it. They love it emotionally, physically, money-wise. We go through the stages in social media where it feels like we are in a good space. Like, in my opinion, YouTube started off, we never had anything like it before. It started off, it was fine. And then people were getting sponsorships, not disclosing them. And then people were catching on to filters in videos, they were catching onto undisclosed sponsorships, affiliate links, and in comes TikTok, and it's a whole new audience having to go through the same thing again. And it is exhausting. It's like, and then drama, it's like, you know what? No wonder everyone just gave up on the beauty community. You know, when was it? 2020 or 2021, everyone's like, you know what, I can't be bothered anymore. And I can't be bothered. I think I have lash glue on my eyelashes still. And even as an individual myself, I don't consume much beauty content. There are a very select handful of people I watch when it comes to beauty and makeup in general, and then I just can't be bothered for the rest. And they're not like people with millions and millions and millions, well, maybe 2 or 3, but I feel like it's really important. I feel like we're in a really key moment where it's very important about who we choose to support. I feel like a place like TikTok, for example, we can just follow thousands and thousands of people, and because it's kind of an app where you scroll through quickly, you know, when you're on the toilet or whatever, or just before you go to sleep, or when you're waiting in line, or, you know, whatever, because it's such a heavily, like, quickly consumed content, you don't really give much thought to who I can't even remember who I'm following, but you don't give much thought to it because it's a quick scroll and you don't see them pop up. You don't spend 10-20 minutes with them like you do on YouTube. But I do feel like now, yes, it's exhausting, and I think we can help ourselves in a way by just ignoring the BS. I'm really trying to have the hard not to swear. And just sticking to those people who we really trust. I do find it really strange as well. I had somebody comment on a video a while back, actually maybe it was last week, and they made a comment about my personality and like, oh, you can see Robert's not like a nice person, which I am, I'm just older and don't have time for crap. My response to that person would be, then why are you following me? Your subscription, you subscribing to me and watching my video is quite literally supporting me. So why are you following me? If you don't like a creator, don't hate follow them, because you are supporting them. Put people that you like in the higher places, you know? This is a good one. De-influencering is just a new term. De-influencing, sorry, is just a new term to mask consumption, because it's a lot like, don't buy this instead. Very few creators are actually saying consume less. Yeah, so for anyone who doesn't know, de-influencing, it was like this movement. I don't know if it's still happening because it's mainly on TikTok, and you know that happens every week, new trends every week, where they're like, you know what, we're not going to sell loads of products, we're not going to do this. Basically give bad reviews, which people should be doing anyway if they don't like a product. But what I found really funny about it is that the people who are de-influencing are influencers. It's just another content. It's just another form of content. So we're still influencering. Now, let me be real. I'm terrible with buying stuff. I like to buy things, and I know that's really terrible. But you know, I use them. I use them in my job, my YouTube job. I will use it in my makeup kit. But de-influencing, it was kind of, I think it seemed like it started out from one person who was like, you know, there's no need to have all this stuff, which is very true. There's absolutely no need to have so much stuff. And also don't buy everything that influencers are selling you. But yes, it's very true. In the case of people like, don't buy this instead. You're still influencing to buy stuff. And you're still gonna buy stuff, let's be real. Influencer marketing and consumption in the beauty space isn't going to change anytime quickly. A lot of people are saying influencer marketing is down. However, from speaking to people who actually work in that industry, it's $1 billion business. And it's going to get bigger even so this year. The beauty industry is worth billions and billions and billions. It's a new part of that beauty industry that is always going to be around. Again, if we want to do this de-influencing or being careful how much we consume, that's on us personally, you know? I don't think we're ever going to change anyone's mind not to buy loads of stuff. TikTok has made the online beauty community boring. I miss long form YouTube videos. You all know how I feel about TikTok. I don't think reviews on there are the best thing. If I do a review of a product, it's very quick. And if it's a foundation, for example, or something that needs more going into, I will say, link to my YouTube channel in my bio because you need to see the full video. You can't make your mind up on a 3-minute video. But I think again, that's where this whole consumer thing comes in. TikTok is very much constant selling. Like you scroll TikTok, this is something thing, let's try it. And then you go to the next one, it's like everyone's buying this because they say that. And then you go to the next one and it's like, this has gone viral. And it's like every single, depending on your algorithm, most of the makeup places are quick videos like that because that's all you can do in 3 minutes. There's not many like challenges you can do or you know, reviews on products or reviews on something because it needs to be quick. And what can you slip into a quick 3-minute video? I'm trying this foundation. Oh, I love it. It's great. This has gone viral. Let's try this lip thing. Oh, it's great. You know, like there's only so much you can do within 3 minutes. So I agree that it's added something extra to the beauty space. I just wish it was a tool that was linked back to long form content. Like I'm trying this concealer for a whole day. Let's put it on now. Looks wonderful. Go and check out my YouTube for the full review because we need that information. And as somebody who likes education and likes information, I prefer that longer form content, but I do think it's ruined the way we buy things in terms of it's super quick now, it's super sped up, where it does need to be slowed down a little bit. And I just wish some maybe new ideas would come onto TikTok, like funner things, I don't know, fun things. I also don't think brands have yet realized that actually in long term, like the sales from TikTok having one product go viral isn't actually that beneficial. They might sell out of a product, but then like brands need to like stop and slow down a little bit and try and make their brand have like a few iconic products that people want to go back and forwards to. These products that can always be used alongside all your other products, something that can be used in harmony with, you know, everything else. We love this powder foundation, you know, and that's going to be our iconic product throughout. Instead of trying to, it feels almost like they don't trust their own products and they want their next product to go viral every single time. That's done, onto next, that's done, onto the next, you know? I don't have faith in those products from those brands because I feel like they will be onto the next one in a few months' time. People love Charlotte Tilbury only because they send PR gifts to everyone, even under 3K followers. Yeah, I have to be honest with you, I don't like Charlotte Tilbury products at all. I was sent 2 of their highlighters recently and I just instantly gave them away because I don't like Charlotte Tilbury and Charlotte Tilbury products. I think they're not as, it's all hype. They're not as, like, they're like fine. You know, they're fine. I've used some of their products before. That Hollywood filter, whatever it is, that Hollywood filter, glow, whatever it is, not that great. Their night cream is like putting PVA glue on your face. It's not that great. And their eyeshadows, I was so disappointed. I bought the David Bowie palette a long time ago and it was awful. The eyeshadow formula was terrible. It's not the best brand, but they do have their staples like Pillow Talk, for example, an iconic product, which a lot of brands don't do. I am just so incredibly tired of all the intellectual property collabs. I want to see some innovation. I 100% agree. Colourpop, do that. Hip Dot, do it. Revolution. And it's like The Simpsons, Care Bears. Who else has been overdone? And then all these bands, which I don't, that Evanescence and Korn palette just didn't make any sense to me in my mind at all. I thought they were really awful. And the thing is, I like a good collaboration when it's done correctly, and when it's done, not correctly because that's a form of opinion, but when it seems like there's more effort put into it. I feel like just making, so for example, that Evanescence palette where it was like, these are the colours on the front of the album. So what about like diving into lyrics, taking colours from videos? Like surely there are more iconic moments. And as well, I think I did a video about the Simpsons palette, I believe. I can't remember. With Revolution, I think it was in a video. And it was just so underwhelming. It's like you've just put any colour in these palettes and given them names, and then just the design of a palette just has the Simpsons on it. Like there's no thought going into it. When collections used to come out with a celebrity or, you know, a brand like Barbie, they used to be really exciting and you could see the inspiration in them. One thing brands do a lot is they'll bring out, you know, this again, The Simpsons part 1, part 2, part 3. It's like, what else can you do? You've done too much to a point where it's like it's boring. You can't make a Homer Simpson palette and it be all neutrals. You know, it doesn't make sense. Okay, this is exactly what I was saying earlier, but this is put so much better than what I was saying. Beauty TikTok is ruined by constant QVC style videos. Thank you, that's what I was trying to say. It's a constant ad. Not paid ads either. Well, consumers aren't as influenced as influencers think. I have to disagree, only because I don't think influencers think they are that influential. I think they think people like their content. But when somebody says, I bought this because of you, I do generally have a little bit of a surprise. I'm like, oh, okay, that's good. I hope it works for you too. I hope it's good. But I've never been around influencers or talked to influencers and they've been like, everyone listens to what I say. Like, that's never really happened. Brands are more influenced by influencers than consumers are. 100%. Like they know who's going to make money. They know who to sell to. If someone becomes really popular, brands will cling on to them. Brands are the ones being influenced by influencers. And then some people get influenced like slightly, but I think a lot of people nowadays use their not common sense, that's the wrong word. Use their own, people are more wary of influencers nowadays, and so they should be. And influencers are aware of that, 100%. Well, maybe the older ones are more aware of that, and I mean older in age. I do think there's a slight arrogance that comes with younger influencers, 18 to 25. Some of them, not all of them, I've met really nice younger influencers. And those people who I think they have, like, influence everyone, I don't think I think they'll be arrogant because of the attention they get, not because they think they influence people. As an influencer, I have never thought, I'm so good at influencing people. I think I make content that people enjoy watching, and if they happen to like a product within that video, then they'll go out and try it on their own accord, and that's it. And but part of being a beauty influencer is reviewing products. But I've never come across an influencer. Tell me if, I'm not going to say my name. Someone who's like, everything I say is correct, or everything I say people believe. Like I don't see that. But I know why you would think that. This is interesting. USA beauty community has completely lost it. Very glad I still have UK creators I enjoy. I have to say, have I met any in real life US influencers? Not like crazy amounts, they've always been nice. But the UK, I've been to a few events and they're just all really friendly and really nice. I don't think it's very English or British to have drama amongst each other. It's very, like, you know, we're very polite. We're very polite, and I think it's just British culture to be like, that's unacceptable, you know? Shitty palettes, high prices, yeah, I agree with that. I won't buy anything from Botox influencers. That's not real. I have Botox. My face is still real, but I'm not claiming to use anything that smooths out fine lines. By the way, Botox is the stuff that stops your muscles moving and contracting so much, and filler is what plumps up lips and everything like that. I don't judge anyone for using filler or Botox because I get it myself. However, if they're claiming that a lip gloss makes their lips magically plumped, you know, to a point where it's obviously filler, then of course that's wrong. But I wouldn't say that it's not real just because they get Botox, unless they're claiming that their skincare has done that. We need to understand the difference between Botox and fillers, and if somebody it's fine for someone to get surgery, cosmetic procedures, as long as they're not claiming that a product is responsible for the results. You know what I mean? I think people need to get over Botox and filler, like it doesn't matter. There's a lot about ads in this one. And again, I get this, but I disagree. I don't believe any post that is sponsored ad, regardless of the influencer. I will only take a job with products that I like. So that's a shame, but I get why you're thinking it. I 100% get why. And again, that is the influencer's fault. Okay, I think we kind of get the idea of how the beauty space and the beauty community, where it is at the moment, a lot of distrust, I mean, that's always been a thing, but I think it's definitely come to this point where there's a lot of distrust. Something's not right in here today. A lot of distrust, a lot of, that's it. That's pretty much it. People don't trust influencers, which has been an ongoing thing for a long time. But I think it's got to this point now where they have valid reason to, and it was valid before, but valid reason to with evidence. You know what I mean? And it's a shame, and I think influencers have ruined it for everyone. But listen, here's the deal with me. I promise you, and this isn't like an ad for me. I will always be honest with you. If I don't like something, I don't like it. If I'm sponsored, it's because I like it, you know? And that's all I can say, and that's all I can ask you to do is trust me, and only follow those people you do trust. If you're watching this now thinking I don't trust him, please do unfollow me. There's no point in you wasting your time following me. And there's a lot of boredom within the beauty community, but it's still thriving. It's a very confusing place. It's almost like this thing that has a hold on us that people can't quite get out of, and people do still enjoy, but I guess it's the sponsorship sides of it that we're all a little bit hesitant of. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I would love to know your opinions below. Your opinions on any opinions in this opinion video. Do consider subscribing, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.